Alright, update! It's happening by Mr. Smash JT. Layoffs are beginning to roll through on LinkedIn for Halo Studios. This is just the beginning. Confirmed! Oh my god. Oh no. After working on Halo and dodging many layoffs, I'm finally getting fired. Oof. I'm just a stack of excuses over. Yeah, yep. Confirmed. Yep. Yeah, it's confirmed, man. Massive layoffs are underway. Welcome out. He's always gonna find these posts, man. He's always gonna find these posts. It's happening. Oh my god. Yeah, they and here we go. All dudes don't seeing former female employees, which can indicate more of the same and worse. They'll change the downward direction of Halo. You never know. You never know. You have to keep track of this kind of stuff. Maybe the girls aren't posting about it, so it's hard to tell. But anyway, I think unsurprisingly, Halo Studios is now doing mass layoffs following the release of a fucking remake. Like, they unironically somehow ruined a remake. Like, this is the simplest and easiest thing to get right. You just make the game exactly how it was, make it look new and shiny and polished and pretty, keep all the mechanics the same, and people will be happy. Will they say it's a money grab? Yeah, sure. And the people at the studio can't make anything new? Yeah, you know, because they're like creatively bankrupt and riding the coattails of like these devs from 25 years ago that made like a beloved classic. Yes, I totally agree. Yes, of course people are gonna say that. They will say that. But I would rather deal with that rather than like unironically changing game mechanics and then some parts of the story, or putting characters that weren't originally there, or making the game run so comically poorly that the entire internet thinks your studio is like filled with diversity hires. Like, I think the latter is exponentially worse, and that is seemingly what happened apparently. Like, it actually was just so bad. I literally put fries in the bag and all they did was burn everything in the bag. Like, bro, how did you burn the bag? They set it on fire. They said, fuck it. I don't know. How about we start with something simple? Like, how about let's just look at the official Halo account's post on Twitter for the game. We'll read some comments. And then I want to look at Steam reviews too, because I wanted to look at the Steam chart or whatever the fuck. Smug check, hello. Thank you for 31 months. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Did you see they changed the animation for switching driver to turret? No, I don't play Halo, but I did see a lot of people criticizing it. Like, people who are, like, really hardcore fans. Yeah. Set the bag on fire to own the chuds. Yeah, lopping your own arm off to own the fucking chuds. Yeah, I love that logic. I really do. Where is it? Don't miss your chance to play. Oh, here we go. Okay. So they're gassing themselves up. Don't miss your chance to play one of the best remakes of all time. Halo campaign involved is the definitive way to experience one of gaming's greatest adventures. Get it now. Oh, how exciting. Oh my goodness. I'm freaking out. Replacing a white NPC who was based off of a death with a random black woman and having an annoying girl boss who thinks she's better than Master Chief. This remake is woke. Wait, why did you do that? I thought the whole point was to keep it original. No, that's so fucked up. Like, logically, right? You wouldn't, if you're remaking a painting, you wouldn't like paint a person over with a different color. I'm not trying to be like weird or anything. It's just kind of like But you're not being true to the original. Isn't that kind of fucking retarded? Her hitbox is broken? Oh, I heard about many technical issues. One of the best remakes of all time. Definitive way to experience CE. I think you guys need to check outside your echo chamber. It's a good thing to do while looking for a job after the layoffs end or the studio's finally closed. 62% mix. That's not good. Androgynous male with a strong voice. That's powerful. They follow me too. I mean, it's an impassioned fan. Like, what? I feel the same way about Warcraft. And I know. Halo is so much bigger in the sense that, like, it probably had a slightly bigger cultural impact on gamers than Warcraft even. And I know that's gonna sound crazy for me to say, but I feel like Halo was the normie shooter. Like, I feel like the Warcraft was way more nerdy. Does that make sense? Are you sure? No, I am. And by the way, I'm a huge Blizzard fangirl, so like I'm being serious when I say that I think it had a bigger impact because it was for normies. People bought Xboxes to play Halo. Yeah. Warcraft did a South Park episode? I'm not saying it's like not. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But my point is like, I feel like it's kind of insane to like think about how they fucked up such a massive W to the point where like people are like, man, you should get fucking laid off. Go fuck yourself. 343 Industries made a lot of mistakes with Halo 4. We can do better. Halo MCC, a black eye for us. Halo 5 won't suffer the same fate, says franchise director. Halo Infinite has learned from past Halo 5 mistakes, says 343. Oh my god, these are all headlines? Oh lord. Yeah, it's time to go back to McDonald's. You had way too many fucking choices, man. Sorry, chances. It's fucking sad, dude. They had the recipe and the ingredient made slop anyway. I would honestly argue that, like, yeah, I think the Warcraft remake was a lot worse because it was literally unplayable. This was just kind of like a cultural fuck you. They didn't really change anything that much about Warcraft when they released it. It was just straight up bad. But this is honestly like a cultural fuck you, in my opinion. To change one of the main character's gender and race for some reason. Like, for no reason whatsoever other than fuck you. It's disgusting. The gaslighting is top tier at Halo Studios. They never should have outsourced it. I don't think it would have made a difference. I'm gonna be real. That's not a main character. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that it's not a main character. You're remaking a game. It's fucking sad. It's racist to dislike this? Yeah, apparently so. You're a racist! You're a racist for criticizing Halo Studios. Ugh. Let me see. Halo. There we go. Yeah, that's the one. I think I clicked on the wrong one. Ah, Halo campaign involved. Here we go. Alright, let's see it. Mixed. 8,000 reviews. It's a lot. It's been out for 12 days. As of today. Not doing too hot. Blue Germa? Yeah, I saw that people were comparing Cortana to fucking Germa. Literally changed it. Yeah, Germa got a really nice feature, huh? Faithful yet modernized. Wait, that's actually crazy. Faithful yet modernized? Modernized for who, apparently, huh? Yeah, I want to look at the reviews. Oh, geez. Okay, hold on. Where's the recent? Oh. Oh, man, this is really bad. Basically, for every good review, there's like at least more than half. Yeah, more than half of them are negative. For every good review, it's more than half is negative. It's not good, man. They dumbed down the enemy AI and took out obstacles that force you to exit your vehicle. The thing that was really damning to me, I saw that there's like this part of the game where the enemies come out and they're supposed to like surprise you. Like in the old game, it was like, you know, like it's like in one of those moments where it's like, oh shit, I'm getting attacked, right? But then if you look at the new game, it literally marks the invisible enemy, so it ruins the surprise. Like, why was that a fucking decision? Like, again, I am not a Halo gamer. I've watched people play it when I was a kid, maybe like a couple of times, and I know what Halo is and stuff, but like, isn't that fucked up? Like, what? Like, what's the point of adding that? They're chasing the new audience? Yeah, the retarded audience. Yellow paint. Yeah, it is essentially like yellow paint. But it's like, you're ruining the whole fucking point of the scene, right? Remember when Halo revolutionized multiplayer gaming, yet not important for the remake? Wait, they didn't even have multiplayer? Wait! You're joking, right? All they have is co-op? But like, I feel like the whole gamer culture came from playing multiplayer Halo back in like 2008 to 9. That's why it's called Campaign Evolved. What? You spent billions of dollars remaking it and you couldn't even do a multiplayer? Teabagging came from Halo? Yes, correct. Or maybe not, actually. I think it might have come from Unreal Tournament. I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But I think that Halo definitely popularized it. Counter-Strike? Yeah, Counter-Strike or fucking Unreal Tournament. Anyway, it's not important. Yeah, this is not good. No. Good. Bad. No multiplayer is criminal. Yeah, people are complaining about it, huh? I don't know. You want to know what else we should do? I want to look at the discussion board. Yeah, let's look at the discussion board on Steam. I want to see what's going on. Halo campaign evolved Steam discussion. General discussions. Okay, there it is. Wait. Why is the top? Why is the top one that I'm looking at? You guys just chat. This is not planned. This is bumped 2 minutes ago. This is at the top. What? Cortana looks very well. When did Halo gain a bunch of incels for fans? Here we go. They're calling gamers incels. All the critiques of this game boils down to people hating the existence of a woman character in the game. Has the plot officially been lost? We just don't understand the purpose of a fucking remake. How about you make your own fucking game and include women that like are in the game? Like nobody gives a fuck. Was it laid off devs? I don't know. Maybe it's trolling, man. Just the badly written, arrogant girl boss type. See, I think this is a fucking fair criticism. They're not saying I hate women. We don't use the... We don't use the term women anymore, sweetie. Please refer to them as body type 2. If someone refers to me as body type 2, I'm slapping their shit. And I'm legally allowed to do that. I would fight them in court about it. I'd be like, how dare you? Oh my god, dude. This is funny. Where's the incel one? Oh, here we go. If you're pressed over a hitbox glitch and a new ODST character that has minimal dialogue and dies within the first hour of gameplay, you really need to step outside and reevaluate yourself. But if they included a random character in the Warcraft remake that Blizzard released, for example, like years ago, I'd be pissed too. They're not incels. Just for saying that, I feel like that's so unfair. Just because it's a fucking woman. Call you body type 2 or a foid. Prefer being called a foid. At least it's funny. Body type 2 is so insulting. It's like you boil down a person to a body type. Yeah. Cortana isn't woman, it's Germa. It's Germa. Germtana. Yeah, Germtana. Yeah, how dare you shit talk my Germa. It's crazy. How I don't know, man. What if it's like fucking trolling, man? It doesn't have incel fans. Every game that releases on Steam has the exact same group of bot accounts that go to it and make a bunch of AI written culture war bullshit. This is such fat cope. Where the game title can be interchanged for any other game. You can only watch them do it in real time at every new game launch. That's so weird because I don't really see that for like games that are really successful. I don't see that shit ever. Yeah, it's the Russian bots. Do you guys remember when Wukong came out and people were like, oh, it's the Chinese bots. They're like giving it a bunch of good scores because like Chinese bots and shit. And I'm like, you're so retarded. You're so stupid. It's so weird. Yeah, same with Dragon Age. Yeah, even though that was excellently worth, not excellently worth, but like worth the excellent criticism of like, why the fuck do I have, boob surgery scars for transitioning when I'm playing a game where you can transform into whatever you want? Why do you have to include that? I never understood that. Baldur's Gate didn't include that. Include. Not weird? Yeah, they let you have a chick with a dick and balls, but they didn't include, you know, surgery scars. People didn't fucking care. People were more outraged by the bear stuff than, like, the girls with dick and balls. Yeah, food is, like, I mean, you can't say food, that's derogatory to trans people. Yeah. You're gonna summon them. Summon the weirdos. So weird, man. Oh, what is this? Pirate Niche. Is there anything else I'm missing? I have a serious question. How many Wait, this is a new one. How many layoffs are necessary to make a good Halo remake? Wait, did you notice how only far-right YouTubers hate the game? Wait, if you hate a game because it's bad and poorly optimized and it's not well done and they didn't include multiplayer, it means you're right-wing? Guys, if you voted for Joe Biden and you hate Halo, it means you're right-wing. Did you know that? If you voted Joe Biden or Kamala Harris, then you hate this game because it's dog shit and it ruins your childhood, it means you're right-wing. Yeah, Obama, yeah. So fucking cringe. How can you fucking unironically type this? Valkyria. 8.5 Platinum Gamers. You're the one watching them quite a lot, it would seem. Given your level of knowledge, maybe you should post about it some more. Far-right is just a made-up word, no meaning anymore. You guys killed it. Thank you. Thank you. Dude, thank you. Dude, I get called woke. I get called far-right. It doesn't mean no nothing, bro. It depends on what these retards want to call you. So many words don't mean nothing anymore. Yeah, I've been called a wokey. I've been called a Nazi. I just don't fucking care anymore, bro. These people are fucking mentally ill. Any form of criticism will not be allowed. What is this? Pirate Nation. Pirate Nation. Halo Combat Evolved Remake is facing major backlash after fans got their first look at the new girl boss female character. Fans are criticizing the character for disrespecting Master Chief in a scene, with some calling her a girl boss addition that feels unnecessary and out of place in Halo's established story. Not bad, Spartan. I'm almost starting to believe the propaganda. Alright, Chief, what's next? He punches her. Jesus Christ. You know what's another thing? Is like, why did you include it? Why did you include? What was the point? You're not. It's not a remake if you include new things. It's like a remaster. I don't understand. She's gross looking. I mean, that's besides the point. Why are you including something that wasn't in the original? If I'm gonna quote unquote remake chess, I'm not gonna add fucking new chess pieces to the board. I'm gonna make it look pretty. Remasters, new graphics, remakes have changes. Not always. What do you mean? Remake? Remaster? Can we make her look like Germa too? Yeah, maybe people wouldn't hate her so much if she looked like Germa. Remaster equals graphic plus balance. Remake is rebuilt from the ground up, which can include changes. That's retarded. I don't want changes. I don't want no fucking remakes. By that logic, classic is not a remaster, it's a remake. Remake and remaster get redefined so much. I feel like it's stupid to like label them that as such. Who asked for changes to Halo? The people that made the game, obviously. Yeah. I've talked to a few people that have actually played the game. Like, one of my mods is like a pretty hardcore Halo fan, and even then, I remember at launch, they were like typing in the mod chat, like after stream or something, they were like, man, that did not hit very good. It did not hit the same, and they all found this character pretty annoying. One of my friends even said he just kills her for her gun and ammo every time he's able to. Which, I mean, I guess is a good thing that you can actually kill the characters and stuff. But I'm gonna be honest, I think this is very telling of, like, the current state and mindset of consumers in the gaming market. I personally don't think that the changes they made are that big of a deal, but when I say that, I don't mean that I like them or that I want them in the game. I just think that in the grand scheme of things, it's not near as bad as, like, Assassin's Creed Shadows or Dragon Age the Veilguard and what they're doing to God of War, where they're making an entire game, and the only reason people give a shit about the game is because it has God of War in the title, but God of War isn't there, you know? Like, those franchises are completely ruined. Compared to that, the things they do to this game kind of seems like small potatoes. But despite that, people are still pissed, and rightfully so. They're still not buying it, and as such, they do have layoffs. I think that's really telling, and I think that speaks volumes of how, like, how sick people are of these developers trying to force their ideology down people's throats. Yeah, they're tired of this shit. Frank. Yeah, I really wanted Frank in God of War. Yeah. The gameplay of the new God of War game looks good. What do you mean gameplay? It's literally like 8 minutes of cinematics and like 4 minutes of gameplay. What gameplay? Good joke. I watched it. I watched it live. I was like, when am I gonna see like actual gameplay? No, legitimately, I think the start was like 8 or 9 or 10 minutes of just nothing, and then you finally get to do something. But anyway, that's besides the point. And I don't know, you might ask yourself, well, is just introducing like a kind of annoying female character that's like snarky towards Master Chief, like really quote-unquote forcing ideology on you? I would argue to a lot of people, yeah, it is. And the reason is because we all know what happens if you give them an inch. They fucking take a mile. Like, if you concede even the smallest amount of, like, quote-unquote culture war ground to these people, they will grow so emboldened that they completely brick your game. Like, oh, you're okay with body type 1 and 2, great. How about the top surgery scars in the character customizer in your fantasy game? Like, this is how they think. They're like, oh, okay, that's fine. This is how they think. My point is, I don't think this is that big of a deal. It's small potatoes to me, but I can understand why people who are really, really impassioned and like they really wanted like a good remake, why they hate it so much and wouldn't buy the game because of it, outside of all the fucking bugs and shit. Like, even that aside, I watched Actman and a couple of other people, their clips going viral on Twitter when the game came out. It is literally buggy as fuck. And I'm not talking about like, oh, it's a cute bug, like haha. This is like a game-breaking bug and you can't continue. And you can constantly redo the same bug over and over. Like, yeah, they did a really great job, for sure. They really put a lot of care and effort into this franchise. This legendary franchise, I would argue, is up there with, like, the big titans. You know? Outsourced effort? I don't think they would have done any different if it was not outsourced. I'm gonna be real. Be careful talking about bugs. No, sorry, I love mosquitoes and bugs, guys. Yeah, don't hurt bugs. What? What is this? Is this a clip? Oh yeah. I'm gonna need whatever armor the ladies of the honor have got on for my Halo campaign evolved lasso playthrough. People were pissed about this. They couldn't like believe this was real. I like how they added like the sounds, like ah, ow.
What the hell are you doing?
Oh, wait, you can kill the men, but you can't kill the women. Wait, that's so weird.
I'm shutting you down.
Okay, it wouldn't be so bad if you couldn't kill any of the NPCs. I think that's pretty weird, but like, why only the woman? The hitboxes are bugged? Why are they only bugged for the females? That seems kind of retarded. I would agree with you if, like, it's disingenuous. How is it disingenuous? The hitbox transfers, you can kill women with body shots, but not headshots? But why is it only the women? Why do the women have different hitboxes? But that still doesn't make sense. That seems so weird to me. I don't think this is disingenuous. I think this is fucking weird. Because in the original game, none of them were males, so it was fucked for female. It's just lazy coding. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Wait, but as a game dev, if you really care about like all the women and all the men being equal, why wouldn't you make all the hitboxes equal? Isn't that like the whole point of like feminism and like equality? I thought that was the whole point. Like, no, but women are smaller. No, they're not. No, they're not. Nuh-uh. Like, again, is this real? It's such small potatoes. Like, again, it's not. I don't think this has like a massive impact on gameplay, but it is such a fucking weird thing to do. Somebody at Halo is like, we need to make the hitboxes for the females smaller. What if they try to kill NPCs? Yeah, like, so they wrote the code and it's fucking buggy or it's on purpose. Like, I don't fucking know. Like, this is so strange to me. The hitbox. Hitbox these nuts. Oh, legendary drops? Here we go. I don't know. Weird. I wonder what people are saying about the Halo remake. What is this? The new Halo remake has some of the best looking video game water I've seen. I just want to go swimming in the cool, clear water of Halo Campaign Evolved. Shouldn't we be talking about the gameplay and not the fucking water? I'm gonna be real. It's a game about spaceships and guns and shit. Yeah. The water is generated by Unreal Engine, not by devs who care. I mean, it looks really good. I love it. That's peak journalism. Yeah, I'm sure this was worth the $30,000 they paid him. Wow, this water is so good looking. I just want to take a dip in it. Okay. Cool. What does that got to do with the game? What is this? Halo Campaign Evolved has great sand physics. Okay. Wow. That's amazing. Wow. I'm soy pogging. You know what else? You know what else had really great sand physics? Diablo 4. You could draw dicks in the sand. Does that make it a good game? Like, okay, that's cool and all, but like, does that make the game good? Yeah, I remember at game launch, there was like a part in the campaign where you go in the desert and I drew a dick on it and I thought it was funny. But like, why? Who cares? Who gives a fuck? The game isn't good because of that. Diablo 4 fucking sucks. Wow, look at the sand. Oh my god, wow. Wow, that's so sick. That's crazy. Like, Halo isn't even like... It's not even like GTA. Why the fuck do you care about the sand and the water? Like, the appeal of Halo is the gameplay and the story. Like, this is so fucking retarded. Where's my kinetic sand? Could be good for hunting and PvP. The joke's on you, there's no multiplayer! So it's like this, there's no point! There's no multiplayer, so like, I see what you're saying, but like, it's just like, it's not no point! Someone spent hours on that, by the way. What is this? Oh, this is like a Asmon Reddit clip. What 11 years of progress looks like? Wait, it took them 11 years to make this remake? Oh, no. I was like, Jesus Christ, what am I talking about? This is from 11 years ago. Wait, they didn't even include an animation? I mean, let's assume it's like 5 years of development. That is insane. Bro, they didn't even include an animation. Bro, this is so bad. But guys, don't worry, we have sand physics. Why didn't they spend that? Why didn't they spend the fucking sand physics time to like to add this? What's going on? When you're praising Halo 5, you know it's bad. It's so cooked, man. And again, the theme is the same. This is such a small little minute who cares kind of thing, but like in every angle it just looks bad on the devs. Like, how is it they spent so much time and effort making the water look good, or like, let's just say it's a fucking engine, right? They optimized the water and then the sand to act realistic, but you couldn't put a crumb of effort into the seat swapping. Like, I swear so many game developers have this like terminal illness that makes them obsess over graphics, but nobody actually gives that much of a fuck about it. They care about the gameplay. Look at fucking Pal World. Like, Pal World doesn't have amazing graphics. It's like whatever. You know, it runs decently well. It's a fucking huge map. No one cares. Pal World is amazing. Well, I'm saying it's nothing stellar. Like, it's just a game, but the game itself is really fun. Halo never cared about water. Chief would literally die in a small puddle. Yeah, he's gonna get out of his fucking hog and then just die. Pretty slob by it now. I mean, some people fall for it, I guess. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm gonna be real. Game massively underperforms. Halo Studios fires developers. One of the greatest remakes of all time! Who's gonna tell him? I mean, this is just standard corporate lie to your face bullshit. I don't really care about this. It just comes with the territory at this point. I think overall deserved layoffs. If you make content that people hate or they don't buy or they don't like it, and you put shit in it that people don't want, they don't ask for it, and you spent time and effort maximizing things that people don't fucking care about at all, You deserve to lose your job. You're out of touch. You're not providing what the customer is asking for. If I go to a burger place and the burger's dog shit, but then the ketchup on it is like homemade and really tasty, the overall fucking experience is dog shit, right? I don't give a fuck if the ketchup is homemade and tastes really good. The burger itself tastes like crap. It's under seasoned. Maybe it's not cooked through how I want it to be. It's bad. You're done. This is how the free market works. I don't subscribe to like the belief that developers like deserve to be employed and like deserve a salary just because. Like, oh no, how will they feed their family? Just like everybody else. If you suck at your job, you're an electrician, you blow up a house, you lose your job. Sorry. Go work at McDonald's. You're not given a free pass to break every video game on Earth because you need to feed your family. It's retarded. No other people work like that. No, Spider Bro, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Yeah, Kitchen Nightmares type of shit. Like, oh, I'm entitled to like work here even though I produce crap on a plate. Yeah, why do they get a fucking pass? If a plumber fucking floods my apartment after I call them out, I would expect he, like, gets reprimanded or, like, they pay for my shit and they fix it and maybe, like, he loses his job if he's done it repeatedly. I understand it's, like, a mistake, but, like, this isn't the first mistake that Halo Studios or 343 has made, right? But Alana, he has kids to feed. Well, don't fucking blow up my house or whatever the fuck. Don't blow up my toilet. I blew up 5 houses and I still have my job as an electrician? Damn! You're dangerous. But yeah, no, in all seriousness, I don't think you're entitled to that. That's retarded. You either make things people like or they work or you fail. That's life. Why does a shitty restaurant have to have, like, the entitlement of, like, existing? People always think that devs can do no wrong and no issues come from management, which is a fantasy. Devs can suck at their jobs too. Anyone can. Exactly. It's a job. That's why I hate all these people crying about, like, the Bethesda layoffs. Like, oh, it's so cruel how they're losing their job. Yeah, because they suck. If they did a good job, I would be on their side. What was that game that got, like, an award? Not Jet Set Radio, gosh. It is like a music rhythm game. You know what I'm talking about? Hi-Fi Rush. I think those devs got fucked over because they didn't get any marketing and won an award and people really liked it. I think those devs got screwed over and I'm gonna be on their side. Because at the end of the day, they were just like fucking it up. As in, like, Microsoft was fucking it up because they didn't give them a chance. They didn't give them marketing, but, you know, everybody acknowledged it was a really good game. But they still got laid off. Like, it is what it is, but, like, I'm more on their side than the fucking Bethesda retards that don't produce a game for, like, 8 years. They produce fucking garbage. Oblivion Remaster was bad? No, I disagree, and that was also outsourced, and it was not made by the Bethesda team. I disagree. I think Oblivion Remaster was a fun remaster. There was a raid. I know, I acknowledged it. Maybe you should listen. I was in the middle of a rant. But anyway. It sucks. I understand. Losing your job blows, but you're not entitled to it. Sorry. You're not entitled to your job. I wrote for a Fallout mod. How dare they fire me? No, I wrote for the Bethesda ZeniMax story writing for Elder Scrolls. I deserve to keep this job. No, you suck. Move on. Provide value people want or get fired. It's that simple. If I hire a maid and she doesn't clean the toilet, I'm not gonna be happy. That's essentially what they're doing. No one's entitled to anything. Gamers are not entitled to have good games, but in turn, devs are not entitled to have jobs. Well, if you're a gamer, you're a customer. You go to, like, a burger place, you're gonna expect a burger. Whether it's dog shit or not is up to you, right? But if you write a bad review, that doesn't make you an incel or a disgusting human being When, for example, I went to a really bad burger place, and within about a year, it got shut down, and I was like, oh, thank God, that place was it's so shitty. I'm glad that they're gone, because at least the opportunity for another restaurant is now available. They could take their spot. I did. I went to a really horrible place, and I didn't leave a bad review, but I was like, I felt slighted because I paid a lot of money for a burger, and it was absolutely horrendous. And then later on, they got shut down. And I was like, oh, what a surprise. They probably got no customers. Sucks to suck. Skill issue. Slappa filling in for horrible Slappa. I don't know. I think the market can fix itself. I don't think it's impossible. Also, base soda with 100 clams. $100. Thank you so much. Thanks for the sand physics. Yeah, don't thank me. Thank the dev that spent all this time making sand physics. Give it to the game dev who's gonna lose his job and go to McDonald's. He needs to go. He needs to go buy himself a Big Mac. UE5 creator, not a dev. Yeah. You're right. That's even funnier. Wow. If these fired devs deserve to make games, they'll go indie and be fine. Yes, if you are truly a passionate, like, game dev. And again, I do think game deving is kind of equivalent to being an artist. Because it's not a necessary job. Like, we don't need gaming. Gaming isn't a need. Like, I think plumbers or, like, people who make food, that's a need. People need to eat, right? Or, like, they need to shit somewhere. Or they need electricity in their house, right? I think that's a need, but like art, it's like a luxury and it's entertainment. Like, you don't need movies. I need DoorDash drivers. All right, fatty, you can go pick up your own food. It's not that bad. Jokes aside, though, yeah, I view it as like I forgot where I was going with this, but like it is an art. Like, it is artsy. If you are a true artist, you're not dependent on the canvas that you're given. Like, maybe there are actually good game devs at this, you know, at this studio. They're gonna go somewhere and they will have the passion to keep going. Maybe they'll get a job at McDonald's, unironically, and support themselves that way so that they can go and find a job, like, at another studio and produce something that's actually worth to me as a customer to praise. Art is culture, and without culture, you get dominated like in Civ. Well, that too. I think that, like, Eastern devs have been kind of trouncing a lot of Western developers, especially AAA. Maybe not indie, but, like, indies have been, like, kind of, you know, European and Chinese and Japanese and Korean, that are actually good, and they are competing with Western markets. But there's a lot of Western indie game devs that are just phenomenal. Yeah, it is a soft power. Yeah, it is. It's a culture war, and I think that, like, if you don't compete and you lose, yeah, people are gonna notice, and they're gonna be like, why the fuck am I even bothering to, like, support you? I'm gonna go somewhere else where my dollar matters. Yeah. Anyway, I'm yapping. That was a good yap sesh. Sorry about not covering it sooner. I've been kind of busy, but you know, it's a good little thing to talk about. I hope that, you know, one day the Halo gamers, the incels, Lamau, can enjoy Halo, just like I want to enjoy Blizzard games, but I don't know if that'll happen. Too late? I don't know. I like to hold out hope. I'm not a giga mega doomer, but I hope so. Halo is dead and it's okay. Oh. No. Some top devs still couldn't understand the roots of the franchise because you're not passionate enough, or you don't actually give a fuck about the game. I'm sad because it's like, even though I'm not invested in this franchise at all, like, this was honestly, I would argue that Halo is one of the most boyish games. Like, even for me as a girl who's like pretty tomboyish, I got the appeal of Halo, but it just never interested me in the same way as like with little, like, you know, young teenage boys or like little boys like between the ages of like 10 and 13. Those are the ones that I knew that played in school and they got an Xbox from their mom, and yeah, like it was a big deal to them. Like my brother played Halo with his friends sometimes. But it had such a massive cultural impact that even me as a girl could appreciate it. It's like I knew about Master Chief, you know, like even just a girl, you know? I was there. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it was a big deal. It really was. And it sucks because like the people that made this game, they're not around anymore. Same with like Blizzard games. There's maybe like 10 or 15 employees that were in the original Blizzard at this point, maybe 20, that like worked on like the old WoW or like, I don't know, Warcraft. Same with like Ubisoft or like EA, like all those people are fucking gone. I was there 3,000 years ago. Do not cite the magic to me, witch. I was there when it was written.
Oh, yeah.